fucking thing. So I don't know what happened with that last one, but um, we're going back to streaming. I just got disconnected because my internet's being weird, but there we are. So I fixed that bug, and we have some changes to implement on the UI thing. I think I just showed you. Yeah. So let me go to settings and go dark mode away. The buttons are the buttons. That's totally fine. Wait, what is it? Yeah, I love that stuff. Okay, cool. I love using hovers. Hovers are underrated because sometimes there's just no need to have information on the screen if it doesn't like add much, you know? Anyways, going back to a new chat here because this is like a visual component, not anything to do with session management. I always like to keep them separate. What I want to do is add that kind of loading thing. So I'm going to say, again, planning, find the loading animation that is on the generating report button in dark mode and plan to add that to light mode. Same button. Do that. Let it do its thing. Yeah. Cool. Yep. So I was doing it. I was just changing the colors. So we're going to see if it does this little UI change. Okay, so we should see that immediately in the local generate. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's probably what's going to happen here. I need this to actually. Yes, perfect. You have 8 pages, but only have 4 remaining. Very good, very good, very good. So I need that to be a bit more. I need that to be a bit more front and center, and I need it to like stay on screen until someone sees it and clicks on it. So let me do it one more time just to get the message and copy and paste it because it's checking for credits and then it's not going through if it doesn't have enough credits. So let me just do this. And then the settings should still be 4. Shouldn't have used it. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. So now, again, new chat. This message shows up at the bottom of the screen. I need it to be in a modal in the center. And I need it to have a link to upgrade and stay open until user closes with an X. All right. So let's see what it does there. I need that to be a little bit more kind of like in their face, you know what I mean? Because we want to make it simple for this button to be clicked. And that one's going to be this button. You know what I mean? So, and I don't like this. These little things bother me. And I think I can do that while this is running. Make the buttons aligned. Leave empty space above it if necessary. I can do both those at the same time. Okay, cool. So now I need to check on that because it implemented that sort of thing. Where is it? Cool. So if I go here and I go there, I go there and I hide this. I want that. And then I'm going to see the modal. Nice. Love that. And it already made that change. Awesome. I mean, I don't know why there's unnecessary freaking space here, but all right. Yeah, I don't know why it's got unnecessary space here, but I'm not even gonna freak out too much about that. It's whatever. Oh, it does piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say remove some space looks excessive. Excessive? How the fuck do you spell excessive? Excessive? I don't know that word. I know that's wrong. Excessive? I don't know. I'm not even going to care too much. Give it another thing just to reference it so it doesn't get too crazy. Always try to give references if it makes sense, visually speaking. Modal's cool. I'm just going to say center text and make link a button. So I don't want it to be like a text link. I want it to match the style of these buttons. I think it's going to be smart enough to understand that I want the same style of buttons, but we'll see right now. So we're going to pricing. We should see. Yeah, there we go. Cool. It's exactly what I want. Okay. So now that one can go away. And then updates are in place. Modal letter. Okay. So we're going to go back. Generate. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing there. We're going to move into. God, I like this song. Vida Loca. Vida Loca. Ramsuto. Yep. Perfect. Upgrade to get more pages. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So now pricing is good. Settings are good. That's awesome. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. So nothing. Oh, the icon. I do want to change the icon. Just a little thing that bugs me. I don't know if I have like free icons UI, and just do that real quick. Let's just see if there's something cool in here. I just need it to be unique. I can't stand being like grouped into this people of like vibe coders because yes, we're vibe coding, but there's just a mixed sentiment about vibe coders right now, whether they're real coders, whether they're building real products, or whether they're not. I need to delete this real quick. So get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. I have a whiteboard over here, and I'm constantly putting things on here, and this was one of the things on here, so now I can kind of delete it a little bit, and then I'll be moving into the other stuff. So where are we at? Icons. So icons. Oh, this is a Figma file. I don't want that. Let's just go icons 8. I've used this one before. I don't know. I'm just going to type in bank. These are all still kind of, they just have a certain one. Actually, this might work. Get away from me. I'm just trying to think like if it would work in the so this guy's a transparent background, so it wouldn't work in the dark version. Oh, can I even get one if I find one actually? What about this one? I like this one. Does it let me download or do I have to like sign in or something? It's taking forever. I can tell you that. Uh, 96, probably 48 is enough, honestly. It's a small icon. PNG, SVG, favicon, link, base 44, download. Let's see if it works. I've been doing a lot of like shadow boxing to try to like get the energy out, bro. I have so much energy all the time. It's crazy, man. There's a lot of fucking like mental energy that goes into these things. You gotta let it move through you. You gotta let it move through you. I don't want to have to do too much photoshopping with this, but let me see if this thing can do it. So I want to use this in the top left icon. Can you invert the color for dark mode? You should see if it can do it like that. And I'm just gonna bring this over. I think it'll be able to like place it where it needs to place it. And then we'll figure out if it can or can't do that. And then this is good. This is good. This should be good. We can always open those up later if we need to, but right now it's good. So right, we need to test the live subscription, meaning like I need to actually pay for a subscription with a live Stripe link. That's the shitty part because you can do all this testing in Stripe's like sandbox mode. You can do all this testing in that. But like as soon as you switch over to the live environment, you kind of have to redo everything. So you have to test with like a real thing anyways. So it's kind of I don't know. I haven't figured that out precisely how to do it. Maybe better. Maybe that's something I can figure out a little bit better how to integrate Stripe and not get like paranoid about literally wasting money or something like that. You know? Oh shit! It's actually working. Let's see. Whenever you see a run thing, it's typically pretty safe. It's just going in a different way instead of like direct edits to this. It's using different like command styles as far as I understand it. It's always been pretty okay with me. So if you ever see that, don't freak out too much. Just make sure you kind of read through a thing a couple times so you know what's going on. You just got to know enough, you know. I work with some guy who is not my favorite, we'll say. I was going to be a bit more aggressive about it, but he's not my favorite. And he said that, okay. Well, I like that it can do it, but I don't like the quality of that. And I don't think I just don't think it looks good. How about, I like this one. Yeah, let's do this one. I wonder if I should get it in a bigger size so I can like downsize it, but I don't think it's gonna do it. Custom size is free. Holy shit. 48 by 48 is fucking small. Let me just do 96. Let me just download this. I want it to. Let's see what it'll do. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Oh. Oh, how's you guys' Sunday? Hope you're having a good Sunday. More things here. Sundays are crazy, man. It's like a day where you can get a lot of work done if you really just like buckle in, but it's a day where it's the Sabbath, you know. You should respect your rest time and you should do something that feels good for your body and your soul. But the thing is, when you're in like a mode that I'm in lately, it's like working is kind of the thing for your soul. It's just working on your projects. It's working on the things that give you the freedom, not the things that give your clients results. That's very important, but you do that during the week. You don't do that, you know, on Sunday. Is this thing working? Top left out. Let me see. I'm just. Oh, that's actually not bad. I like that. Let me see. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let's remove the outline. Let me just do this real quick. I was about to do a bunch of different things, but sometimes the babyest of baby steps is the best way to go because you just want to confirm a couple of things. Okay. So there it is. You can see the full size of it. It's a little bit bigger. Make it slightly bigger. I say slightly, and sometimes it means one thing, pixels. Sometimes it means another thing, but we're just going to see what it does. I don't want it to increase the size of this bar too crazy. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, cool. So now, great. So we're going to go, great. Apply to all screens, nav bars, and in the light mode as well. So again, this is something that is like It's small, but I think it points to the quality of what you're building because it's like, what's the example I could give on this? It's like, I don't know, it's a guitar or something, you know. It's like the little things like the knobs that you turn to tune your strings, those actually point to a lot of quality. If you have bad knobs, you understand it's a bad guitar. It's not a bad guitar, but it's less than optimal guitar. It's a sign of a lesser guitar. And I don't want those signs of something that was built and lovable over a weekend in my thing here. Lovable and Bolt are great. They're amazing little tools. They help me, finish a lot of things and they do a lot of good stuff. But ultimately, I want it to maintain the same functionality. I hope it has the same functionality coming. So we'll see if it does it. Bangkok on it. Yeah, bars. Cool. Pricing. Should always be nice. I never noticed that it doesn't do that. Let me just go. It should always take the user back to home screen. Okie dokie. I didn't know it did that. You know what's funny? For some reason it just popped up on my mind right now. Like I have a lot of people that I interact with, old friends. Specifically, I'm thinking of a few women and like even my hairstylist, whatever, because I have long hair. It's a girl. My hairstylist yesterday was like, "Oh, I want to live van life if I can figure out online money," and like they just won't do this, man. They just won't spend their fucking Sundays doing this. They won't fucking spend the hours late at night fucking doing this. Literally sometimes shedding tears, sometimes yelling, sometimes completely overwhelmed, and still you have to open up Cursor to do something like this, and you have to do like the boring details shit like this. They just want to click a few buttons and stuff. And to be honest with you, nowadays you could literally like hop on TikTok Shop and do something basic and get a decent amount of money, especially if you're a girl. And so I don't even know why that popped up in my mind right now, but I just thought about this one girl. She was very cool, but she I don't know. She just didn't want work to be work at the end of the day. And people that don't want work to be work at the end of the day are just not going to do it. And it's always going to be something in their mind of like it's not fair. And I don't have time or patience to deal with that. I think it's a perspective shift that you need to make if you really want to build something and make something and have actual, money in your bank account. But I don't know why people, I don't know, it just persists. It's the same stupidity when it comes to like, why is the world evil? Why is there war? Why is there stuff like that? And it's like, you know, things change, but nothing changes, right? It's like there's always going to be war between someone. There's always going to be, chaos between some people. There's always going to be, corruption between some people. There's always going to be stuff like that, and we just don't want to get caught up too much into it. And same thing, there's always going to be, right ways to make money and wrong ways to make money, and there's always going to be this force against you to make money and this opportunity to make money. So just focus on the fucking opportunity, man, and just work at it, because this was not fun every single day. This was a lot of the same shit you're looking at now, where it's like the tiniest little things, take a couple different prompts, and you catch something. So it kind of takes you, in a different level. I thought I got away with this. I thought I got away from that. Didn't I? Hold on. Settings, dark mode. I thought I took this away because I want to join people to join our community. Yeah, I want that to go away. Actually, I like how easy it is. I guess I'll leave it for now, but I do want this to be questions or comments. Join our community. One more thing. See, little things like this. So we're not going to do the commit just yet. We keep the ad. That's totally fine. We're gonna just go here in settings, change. What is it? Join our community. Boom, boom, 2. And then we're just going to get the exact same thing from the front. Oh my God, why is it highlighting privacy policy? There we go. Hide. Am I getting a phone call right now? Please don't tell me you're getting a phone call right now. No, cool. Just a weird song change. But anyways, boys, back to the whole thing. It's just like, don't fight it, bro. Don't fight it, bro. If AI is a place where people are talking and yapping and making money, then hop the fuck in, man. Like, if it's not your passion, if you're not interested in technology and it just doesn't like allow you to do what you want to do in any way, shape, or form, then okay, I get it. But if it's even like somewhat close to what you're doing, like add this into your workflow. Like stop fighting it. Stop fucking fighting it 100%, man. I don't like how. See another little thing right there. Pricing. You see how it shifted a little bit? Shifted. So I'm going to do that. And then also in the sign in here, it also shifted. So, okay. So we're going to go back to this. So the top left icon is shifting position when I click on pricing page, please fix. Also remove text sign in next to top left icon when on sign in page. Couple more little tiny edits, man, that make a big difference in my eyes as the builder. And after this, we're going to shift into basically testing one time with my actual card to see if Stripe works. I'm going to pray that actually works. And I'm going to pray that it actually works. And if it does, then we are going to look into Product Hunt, and then we're going to launch that bitch. And right now, I still do have some things to do for clients today, which sucks. It's not a totally free Sunday. So what I'm going to do actually right now is just going to go through the Stripe. And then once I figure out the Stripe, then we're going to pause it there. I'm going to get some grub in me. And then we're going to hop back on and do the posting to product hunt, because, I kind of want to give myself those little breaks. I don't get overwhelmed, but I give myself enough congratulations, to keep moving to the next thing. And then, this is kind of, I hope this is a lot of changes for something small. Hope this doesn't fuck anything up. Let's see. Nope, it's still there. I'm just going to try one more time. One more time to give it an example of what's bad and what's good. So pricing is bad, sign-in is bad, settings is good. And again, it's just something small, simple, but it speaks to the quality, man. It speaks to the quality. Oh, probably. Why is this there? Oh, this is the live site. My bad. Oh, my bad. I was looking at the totally wrong site. No, we should be good. We should be good. Cancel, 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 cancel. Sorry. I was looking at the totally wrong site. Pricing's good, settings good, sign-in's good. Okay, beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna do git add, where we're gonna get all the things. Git commit. This was a mix of just visual tweaks, let's call it. And git push origin, cool. And now we're gonna close this out, and then we're gonna hopefully not have any problems with Stripe. So now we have this here. I'm going to go ahead and refresh it. We're going to wait for this icon to change, and we're going to know that we have been refreshed. Refresh. There we go. Icon change. We're on the latest version. I like doing that too, doing like a small visual change so I know if we actually are on the latest version, because it's kind of hard to find, but you can't always have that, but it's just a good idea. All right. So now we have settings. We have 20 out of 20. I think it cleared all my data, so I'm not really judging it off of that just yet. We're going here. Hopefully this should have some consistency and make it so I have 32. Settings, 32, beautiful. And then we're gonna upgrade. 30 bucks, I guess, is what I put this at. This is a lot. I think I'm gonna have to change that pricing later. But let me actually make sure I have my card in here and stuff. 2560. Let's just try it. I just spent 29 bucks on my own product. You got to be willing to do it if you're going to do it, you know? So it's processing right now. It's taking a second. I'm looking at a Stripe checkout screen. I don't like how long this is taking. Oh, okay. Cool. I need this to redirect me back to the page, though. Yeah, I need this to redirect me back to the page, though. So that's not good. But let's just try opening it up manually. And then we're going to go to settings. So it shouldn't say free. It should update right now. This is taking a minute. I'm on the same page. And here we are. We got some bugs. So unfortunately, let me just sign out, sign back in, see if that fixes it real quick. It did not upgrade properly. Okay, so that's a real bad thing. So let me check my Stripe real quick just to see if the money went through. And then we have to debug that, which is going to suck. Let me see. I'm just going to start like a little thing here. Having an issue with Stripe. Paid for tier 2. Was not redirected back to app. App did not update with new tier or new credits. And we're just going to do this. We're going to go back to my thing here. We're going to see if I got that money in my Stripe account. So at least I got paid. And I can always, debug this with a person in real time if I need to. Let's see. Yeah, so today we did have gross volume. Let me just do this real quick just to show you guys. I don't want to do my whole screen, but just to show you. There we go. We have a gross volume today. And so it was there. So everything's going through in terms of money. Now we just have to reflect it in the app. Okay. So let's see what it does here. I'm going to close Stripe. And then I'm going to open up Supabase. I actually want to see what's going on in Supabase as well. And again, I'm kind of like pushing myself right now because I'm a little hungry. I'm probably going to give this 10 more minutes. And then I'm going to say 10 more minutes. It's going to end up being 20 more minutes. And I'm going to be super hungry. And I'm going to have to get off. And I'm going to have to get back on. And then all these different things. But this is the life. Okay. So BSC. We're going to go to tables. We're going to go to... we're going to go to subscription tiers, actually user subscriptions. And it's got one active one. So right now I only have one active subscription in my user subscriptions page, which is my free account. It's not the add-on account, it's my free account. And I need to find out why this is not updated to be the new account. This should be 2, and it should be 2, it should be starter, it should be monthly price, it should be monthly pages. All right? But it's not doing that. So I'm probably gonna have to paste in some SQL right now, and we're gonna see what's going on. But let me check out cursor, fetch. Yeah, it's trying to understand SQL. Oh man, this is. Let's see. So the redirect, now returning your app using Stripe payment link. Successful and cancel URLs are fixed when you create a payment link in the Stripe dashboard. Adding to the URL does not change when from Stripe ignores those create parameters for payment links. Opening payment link after payment, set confirmation page, redirect to website. Use something like Webhooks updates the wrong place. Tier credits not applied. App does not use. Interesting. So it's updating this, but it should be doing this, which kind of makes sense. So let me do this thing with Stripe real quick. I'll go back to Stripe and I'll fix that little redirect link. That should be simple, or I think it should be simple. And that's just going into Stripe, finding the setting, and finding the individual sign-in link. So let me go to payment links. I'll just walk you guys verbally through it. I'm going through my payment links. In my payment links, I'm finding the one that is the starter. And then I'm going into individual settings of the starter. And I'm going to find out where it tells me where the redirect is. Payment methods, preview, metadata, events, logs, limit customers to one subscription. Of course. We're going to go edit. Sometimes this is the hardest part about all this, is just finding the right setting. Check Netlify function logs. It's a super-based function though, isn't it? I don't know. I have to figure that out right now. Okay. First things first. Stripe thing. Let me open up Netlify while we're at it, just so we can make sure we get that going. Oh man, you can hear my voice, man. I'm kind of upset. This kind of sucks. These little things can be such pains in the asses when it comes to debugging. And these are the types of things that keep you away from launching, because you need to have a functioning thing. If someone upgrades, they need to be able to get their credits, or else you're running a scam. Legally, technically, you're running a scam. So, I need to fix this. I'm not too worried about, this one here, which is like updating my own profile that I just did with an override, because, I know it's going to work. I just need it to fucking do it all the time. So here we go. Where's the redirect? What's the website I should use? I'm just going to go back to, I guess, my main page. Yeah, I'm just going to redirect back to my main page. I can show you guys this. So in a product or payment link, you'd go to payment page and then after, and then you put in your URL. And so we're just going to update that. And then that should be good as far as like the redirect. So someone just doesn't just stay on Stripe. That's bad user experience. And then we're good there. Okay. So I'm going to say fixed number 1. What do I need to check on Netlify? I do want to check what's going on with Netlify. Environment variables, sure function as Stripe secret key, Stripe Webhook secret, it super-base URL, required for auth admin users, super-base service. Okay, so let me just check these, see if they're present, and then be able to make sure that, oh my goodness, that's not one of them. Lowest hanging fruit. Just make sure the lowest hanging fruit taken care of so they don't fucking come bite you in the ass. And then you can move on to the more complicated thing, which are like code changes and stuff. Netlify is taking forever to load up. So let me fucking do this real quick. Oh, bank statement comparison. We have configuration, environment variables. We have like internet sometimes just like makes you want to fucking punch this computer, guys. Oh, you can see I need some food. I'm getting fucking it's just an angry, bro. This is how my body functions. Hurry up. Hurry up. Look at this. Look what I'm looking at. It's taking forever, dude. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm not taking your damn survey, Netlify. Fix number 1. I'm going to say confirmed. Number 3. Let's proceed with number 3. Oh my fucking God. Ooh, this is so annoying. Give me a second. This thing is fucking... Oh my gosh. Come on. I just want to fucking... This is a reality, man. This is a reality. Look at this. Just looking at a never-ending circle. Now I can't see shit. All right. Come on. Show me. Come on. Environment variables. Okay. So we have the Stripe secret key, Stripe Left secret, Vita Super Base URL right here, and Super Base anon key. Ooh. Fix number 1. Number 3 is mostly right, except I have anon key instead of service role necessary. Let me see what's going on with that. Okay. Do I need anon key at all? Well, what the fuck do you mean in the front end app? You mean in... That's the annoying part. Okay, so let me just get this Super Base shit, and then I'll figure this out later. I'm getting really, really annoyed here. What's it called? How do you type it in? Super Base service role key. I see it here. Okay, I'm not going to show you guys. Add a variable, add a single variable. We're going to go Super Base underscore service underscore role underscore key. We're going to do that. We're going to go into Super Base, reveal, copy. I'm going to go away, go here, not show that, create variable. And then I really don't know what this thing just fucking told me. Front end app browser, you do not. What does that mean? I don't know. So what we're going to do is do this and take a picture. And we're just going to show it. Sometimes I just show you what I have, dude. Let me show you my cards, you know? We doing this? hope that was like the only fix. I might want to test it again without doing like that code change that I was suggesting. I'm going to ask it, do we as soon as everything starts slowing down, it becomes horrible to work on this type of thing, man. The whole thing with this is like you need a flow. You need a flow. You need to like, continue and debug and have multiple tabs open and stuff. The whole reason I have the laptop that I have is because it has 2 screens. And when things start slowing down, it becomes a pain in the ass to do this stuff. I'll tell you, man. It's enjoyable when you're doing stuff where it's like, you can move on a button, you can move on another button, you can move on this thing, you can debug this thing. Me specifically, like I'm that type of guy. Like I have a lot of threads running in my mind. One thing to confirm, the webhook uses Vita Superbase URL. How do you confirm that? Is it confirming that? So I don't know if it's done exactly. Let me just go ask this question, and then we're gonna find out. Okay. We're just gonna do implement. Put files here. Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. So it was editing the wrong table instead of like the right table. It was editing something in an old profiles table versus the subscriptions table. We had split those up and it made more sense to split them up. And then I guess we did not fix the webhook. And then this is me. My user UUID. Okay. So we're at a good spot. I want to stop here. Like I said, I was getting frustrated with everything, and it's not bad stuff. We at least found the major bug, and now that we have the major bug, we can solve the major bug. But I have a bug, and my bug is that I am starving, and I'm going to fix this bug so I can come back and be a little bit clear-headed when I post this live to the world. Thanks for joining. If you learned anything, great. We'll see you guys next time.